in their professional careers in this one. Back to you.
Good stuff, David. Thank you. Mike, I think we expected that might be the case.
A terrific chance to do some feeling out. And it's really no shock to hear the NBA vets want a closer look at these young incoming talents.
They've got to be curious, right? My goodness.
They hear about them all year.
Right. One guy we're going to keep a close eye on tonight, Mike, and this one is Michael Jordan out of North Carolina with a ton of promise.
And everyone wants to see how he measures up against real pros. No better time to get a sense of what he might be capable of in the NBA.
Team USA trails by 7. Clark, there's so much to be excited about watching this unique matchup. But the biggest question is the most obvious one. And that's who's going to win this game?
Look, I don't want to be a guy that fudges on picks, but it could go either way, Kevin. I mean, Team USA has a lot of hungry and ambitious young talents, but don't expect the NBA stars just to show up and roll over. I think they also want to win this thing.
They got a lot of pride. Oh, look out! Look out!
You know, one of the major offensive weapons out there for Team USA is Michael Jordan. He plays and scores at a very, very high level and could maybe give some of these NBA stars a run for the money. We know he's competitive, and he's certainly going to try to prove a little something out there, that's for sure.
Well, Jordan is also special because he's fun to watch. Once he takes that first step to go on the attack, you can't take your eyes off of him. He's a remarkable young talent, using his tremendous strength and body control. Jordan shrugs off the contact and gets the shot to fall.
Passes it to Aguirre. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Aguirre's got his second bucket of the night.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
Team USA shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one.
The blend of athleticism and scoring prowess Jordan possesses is insane. He's capable of destroying teams all by himself.
Catching up on the changes for the NBA stars. Williams, he's checked in for Parrish. McHale comes in for Burke. Reed, he's checked in for Aguirre. And it's Whitman in for Paxson. Team USA also making some changes. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Perkins. Turner comes in for Tisdale. And Person subbed in for Mullen.
You know, something that could give the NBA stars an edge are the little things. Oftentimes I say the playing things are the main things, and you learn that as a pro. Little attention to detail type stuff, like playing a strong transition game or being able to read and anticipate where a play is going. That's stuff that pros do.
You might just see more high IQ plays coming from the NBA stars. They'll be a little more calculated with their approach, where Team USA might try to just get things done with sheer willpower and effort.
And McHale gets it to go.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
To the paint. Turner passes to Ewing. Turner trying to free himself up. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Turner.
Man, what a shot from Ewing. Fought through the contact and knock it home. Right away, you're impressed by the play of Team USA. This squad may be built from amateur pieces, but all of these guys are at or close to a true NBA skill level.
Mike, I don't think there's any question about it. Some of these guys are definitely going to leave the summer games headed to the league. So you do expect them to be playing at close to a pro level even now. But I have to agree with you, this just isn't some scrappy university team we're looking at. Well, they had a plan coming into this one, and they have executed on it perfectly.
Yeah, getting out ahead early on by stifling the competition on both ends of the floor.
Pass to Alford. Back to Jordan. Turner trying to free himself up. Jordan wasting no time, showing these NBA stars what he can do.
This is what makes Jordan dangerous.
Pulls up. And he overshot that one, missing. Mike, we're pretty far into this game. How do you like what you've seen so far of Michael Jordan?
I gotta say, I'm impressed. He's playing against some of the country's best pros and making a real impact out there.
What a talent. And the Stars leading by 8.
To me, those are always hard calls for the officials. I don't think he was set right there.
I have agree. But those type of plays can go either way.
And the new group getting ready now for the Stars. Robert Parrish is checked in for Williams. Bird comes in for McHale. Aguirre is checked in for Reed. And Woodson subbed in for Whitman. Team USA also making some changes. Concat comes in for Turner. And Mullins subbed in for Person.
7-1 with great skill. Parrish is one of the toughest assignments in the league.
The first one falls. And Team USA making a change here. Tisdale's checked in. He makes one of two that time. Well, we're pretty far along in the first half now. And Clark, it's the NBA stars who have the advantage on the scoreboard, as we can see.
Showing us they came ready to win this thing. Not allowing Team USA to catch them unprepared and unfocused.
Pass to Woodson. All alone. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 7th assist in the game.
You see the court awareness. Thomas recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Parrish. Pass break. It's the NBA star. Here's Aguirre. Lays it up off the glass. Aguirre's got 6.
Good work on the glass by Aguirre. Fighting to keep the possession alive.
Here's Concat, defended by Parrish.
Love the way he cleaned up the miss and then flushed it back home.
Yeah, wasn't that impressive, Clark? Great effort from him to see the play through.
Stayed with it.
Yep.
And that's the level of effort they'll need in order to erase this deficit.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You really can't overstate how many exciting rising stars there are on this Team USA roster. Dynamic college athletes, many of whom already have big NBA expectations attached to them.
Seasting, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Guys like Perkins and Jordan and Ewing all seem like, to me, Clark, potential first-round picks.
And I agree, Kevin, and it's a very interesting thought to consider while you watch how they handle these NBA stars. I mean, in some ways, this is like a first real taste of pro competition for these guys.
I could see Ewing going #1 overall, and I could see Jordan, for instance, going in the top 3 or 4 picks.
I don't have any arguments there.
To the inside. Stolen by Parrish. Ball's knocked loose.
Something that's really making this game special is this crowd. I'm told it's over 60,000 people who packed in here to see Team USA take on the NBA stars.
60,000 people. I mean, that's enormous. For a rare look, Clark, at so many amazing players.
And Kevin, it's not surprising at all that many are salivating for this matchup. And I'm sure there are plenty of you folks at home who couldn't be here in person, but you're making just as much noise as these fans are in the building.
And now we can enjoy it together. Me, Mike Clark, and all of you. Paxson with the steal. Fast break. It's the NBA star. Let's go to David Aldridge and see what he's picking up on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, I have found something that both teams' coaches agree on. They think that these games are the best possible way to prepare the Olympic team for international competition. The NBA stars are among, if not the best players in the world. So who better to challenge USA's skills and bring them closer together as a team? Back to you guys.
That's a good point. Thanks for that, D.A. Clark, any thoughts on these coaches' assessment?
Well, Kevin, I fully agree with them. I mean, there's no way you can agree with them. Playing against the top talent is really the best way to develop your own game and grow as a player. You know the old saying, iron sharpens iron as one man sharpens another.
Oh, I love it, Clark.
A big part of Team USA's strategy has to be making the NBA stars earn their looks. Nothing easy. If they give up quality shots, you know these pros are going to knock them down. So they've got to take away those easy, good looks, contributing heavily, doing his part on the offensive end.
He's got a great basketball IQ. He knows what'll get his team back in it.
Coach, no question Team USA is going to have to work overtime to effectively defend the NBA stars.
Well, outworking the pros might just be the key. Team USA is full of energetic young guys. So all-out effort on that end could be the difference maker.
McHale's checked in for the NBA star. And Team USA making a change here as well. Ewing's checked in. Here's Jordan. Rebound the Stars. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Boy, Aguirre's timing on that alley-oop. Superb. Great chemistry between he and his teammates.
Perkins trying to break loose. And then Jordan slams it in.
How many other guys can do that? Michael Jordan, everybody. You can't top his showmanship.
NBA Stars leading by 11. Here's McHale. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
An edge to this lead. They're having their way.
Outside, Jordan. And there's the feed to Perkins. Stolen by Parrish. Now here's Paxson. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, Seasting has good vision on the floor. He finds the ready shooter and makes sure he gets fed.
Fires it up. Good on the jump shot. Jordan's got 24 points.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Seasting passes to Parrish. Here's Paxson. It's hauled in by Ewing. Team USA trails by 13. Jordan inside, guarded by Paxson, and Jordan gets it to go. He's got 26.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
Passes it to Paxson. McHale outside. Here's Parrish. Team USA grabs the miss.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Here's Jordan.
A wily, strong defensive player. Parrish making his presence felt on this end once again.
And so it's the Stars, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game in zone. Welcome back, everyone, for the second half of action in this exhibition game between Team USA and the NBA Stars. It has been a fun one so far. On the court right now for the Stars, Aguirre is out there with Bird. Then it's Parrish. Then it's Thomas. And it's Paxson in at the shooting guard.
What stood out to me after a full first half of play is the sense of competition out there on the floor. The NBA Stars aren't handling Team USA with kid gloves. They're giving their all.
No good from Bird. Team USA trails by 9. Outside, Jordan. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. In Clark with Team USA, they don't seem to be holding anything back.
Without question, if these young guys are intimidated by playing against pros, they're not showing any signs of that. And, you know, it's not so easy to have to go up against the guys you're accustomed to looking up to, Kevin. That takes a lot of confidence.
A lot of guts, you're right. Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
Second half is underway, and for the moment, it's the NBA Stars who are out ahead.
And, you know, Kevin, this is where Team USA will really be tested. I mean, because they have to maintain their focus, keep fighting, and keep their composure and confidence. Pros never give up on a game.
Yeah, this is a great challenge for Team USA.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in the